next thing because this doesn't feel very good. Now, as you focus on your to-do list, really start to list all the things you think you got to do. I bet as soon as you do that, do you start feeling really great and vibrant and excited and like, oh man, I can't wait to go out there and hit it? I don't think so, unless you got a very tiny list for your life. And if that's true, you wouldn't invest it in this program. You're an achiever, or you wouldn't be listening. So you got a lot to do. So don't focus on your to-dos. Let's try something else. Think of one, just one at a time, because that's what your brain has power in. Power comes when you focus on one thing that matters. Think of one specific result you need and want to create in some aspect of your life right now. Just think of the result. And close your eyes and actually do this. Now, if you're driving, that's not a good idea. So you might have to keep your eyes open if you're listening to this at that time. But what's a result you really want? That if you could achieve this result, it would excite you. It would get you up early, keep you up late. Really juice you. Can you think of just a result? Not the ultimate one, not the perfect one, just one that you'd really like. What's something you'd really like? A result. It could be something in your personal life. It could be something with your body. It could be something in your business, your career, with your kids. It could be with your connection with your creator. It could be a specific project you want to do, a goal you want to achieve. Just get that in your mind. Do you have it? Now get a picture in your mind. Picture it. Now, I know some of you don't make pictures. That's because you're busy doing incantations. I don't make pictures. I don't make pictures. I don't make pictures. I understand. Then talk about the future. Everybody makes pictures, by the way. Some more clear, some are more just feeling oriented. Or get a feeling about your future. Get a feeling about this thing you want, this result. How does it feel when you think about this? Does it feel good? Okay, try this. Take that picture in your mind or that feeling and just do this. Make it brighter. Make it brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And as it gets brighter and brighter, does it feel better or worse? Well, for most people, and probably for you, it probably feels better, doesn't it? Now try this. Think of the same picture, that same desire, that same outcome. By the way, as you're thinking about it right now, does this feel better than your to-do list? Oh, yes. In fact, you care how you're going to get there. No, you want to create a plan, but you want the result. In fact, while you're there, think about why you want this. Why do you want this result? What would it give you? Someone says, well, I want to be a multimillionaire. Well, that's great. But when you get it, there's not a whole lot of juice in that unless you know why you want it. Well, because I want to help my family, because I want to help my church, because I want to create scholarships, because I want to travel around the world, because I want to live life in style. I don't know what your reasons are. Everybody's reasons are different. Why do you want that outcome? Why do you really want it? How will it juice you? And don't go, I don't know. Just come up with the first thing that pops in your head. You don't have to be perfect. Why do you really want it? What would it give you? What about that would excite you if you had that result? That would make you feel great. Have you come up with some compelling reasons? Think of some good reasons, or just think of some fun reasons. And if you're not sure on the reasons, I'll help you out. Go back to the result. Just focus on the result. Don't even have to come up with the reasons yet. See that picture again, make it really bright, and make it really big. You got it? Okay, now, take that image, and right now, I bet you feel like doing something about it, do you? Am I right? You want to make it happen. So try this. Take the image and make it dim and dark and defocused. Take that image and make it smaller and smaller. How does it feel now? Not quite as good, huh? Take that small, dim image and push it further and further and further away so you can barely see it in the distance. How does it feel now? Probably not very good. Now, with your eyes still closed, I want you to think about this. Is it possible in your life that very often you think of things you want, but you make them dim and dark and small, and so you don't think about them very much? They're not even part of your focus. You don't feel very inspired. You don't think about it enough. You don't focus on it enough, or you focus on it, but you make it so small and dim that it just doesn't inspire you to even take action. Repeat after me in your head. Something to think about. Now, I don't want to leave you depressed because that's about how some of you feel right now. So take that image and make it big again. Make it in color. Make it a movie. Bring it closer. Step in the movie so you are there and it is happening and you are celebrating the victory of your achievement. You're there. Really breathe the way you're breathing if you were there. Put the look on your face like if you were there. Make the image brighter, even brighter. Make it even bigger, bigger than it was before. Bring it even closer. Say, hear in your mind the sound you'd be hearing, or say what you'd be saying. Feel it in your body. Does it feel better? Does it feel even better now than the first time you did it? Yes or no? Yeah, for most of you, if you made it bigger and even brighter, you made it even better. Now, do you feel like going for it in this state? Yes or no? This is called focusing on an outcome. How does it feel to focus on your outcome instead of your to-do list? Feels a bit better, doesn't it? Now I'm going to show you how to make this practical. Go ahead and open your eyes and just get a sense of what that felt like. And let me show you one more example of the power of questions, and then I'm going to give you a simple assignment, and we'll be done with this massive marathon session where I've dumped everything but the kitchen sink on your brain. I just want to make sure I hook you to go for it and to realize this is not just some stupid planner. It's a way to create the juice of your life. It's a way to have an extraordinary life. Not a life that you just feel decent about or good about or it's not half bad. A life that is a wonderful, spectacular adventure. An adventure in the emotions that you want and the achievements that you've dreamed about becoming real. Here's what I want you to do. Just answer this question in your mind. If I asked you right now, what are you really happy about? What are you really excited about in your life? What would your answer be? Now your brain might go, nothing. My life isn't exciting. Well, you know what? Sometimes my brain would do that too. So I asked a new question. What could I be excited about right now? What could I be happy about? If I really wanted to be happy, if I really wanted to be excited, what could I be happy or excited about? Either one. Think about it right now. What could you be really happy about in your life right now or excited about? Go ahead and think. Come on. Have you come up with something? Oh, quit trying to find the perfect thing. Just come up with one thing you could be really happy about, really excited about. That's it. Imagine that for a moment. Think about it. How does that make you feel when you think about, i.e., when you focus on what really matters to you, what you really want, something you're really happy about, something you're really excited about? What about that excites you? How does it feel right now when you're focusing this way? And by the way, your focus is being controlled by a question. Here's another question for you. What are you really proud of in your life right now? Or if your brain goes, nothing, I have nothing to be proud of, I'm just a total screw up. Well, then try this one. What could I be proud of? If I really wanted to feel proud, what could I feel proud about right now? Think about it. What could you be proud of? Don't try and just do the ultimate things. Think of some of the little things in your life you could be proud of. Think of one of them now. How does it feel when you focus on things you're really proud of? Does it feel good? Give yourself this gift right now. The gift of focusing on some things that matter. The things that make you feel good, because in this state of feeling, I bet you'll behave differently than in a state of focus, of frustration or overwhelm or thinking of things that haven't worked. You can't build on failure. You can only build on success. Here's another good one for you. What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? What could you be grateful for right now? I met Sir John Templeton years ago, one of the most amazing men in the world, probably the greatest investor of the last 50 years, but also just an incredible spiritual man. In fact, each year he gives away more money than the Nobel Prize for the person he thinks has made the biggest difference in spirituality, not religion, but spirituality in the world. People like Mother Teresa have won. And his whole life, I asked him, I said, what is the secret to real wealth? Because he's a billionaire several times over, but more importantly than that, he is a happy man. I mean, you just meet him and your soul feels lifted by being in his presence. And he's in his 80s, so he's seeing a lot of change in our world. And he said, Tony, you know the answer? I said, it's what you teach. He said, the secret to wealth and happiness is gratitude. He said, how many people hire you? And I have one client, for example, that made $500 million in one day. I mean, only one other man on earth that I'm aware of has ever made more money in a day than he.